New York Stock Exchange, Wall Street. I bought that for 500 bucks in Manhattan, and a month later I sold it for 10 grand.
Wow. Hi, guys, and welcome back to Earth to Wiz. I am very excited because today I have a very special guest, Steve from Arya Realty. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
So for those who don't know who you are and have never heard about you, give a little introduction. Where can they find you on social media?
Like you said, I'm Steve from Arya Realty. I am one of the first, I won't say one of the first, maybe one of the early users of Earth 2. So a lot of people know me because I'm probably one of the first faces of Earth 2 with social media and YouTube. When I saw this, I saw it kind of catching fire. So I wanted to start a YouTube channel and show the public, get into this, make some money. So my channel kind of blew up on YouTube. You can kind of see it. I mean, you can go to, it's called Earth 2 Arya Realty on YouTube. You can see it. I have almost 5,000 subscribers. I think I am the leading YouTube channel, Earth 2 only YouTube channel on YouTube. So yeah.
Yeah, that's very exciting for you.
What are the best countries to invest in Earth 2? In this video, we're going to find out the best growing countries and where we can make the most money possible on Earth 2.
So you have your YouTube channel. Are you on any other social media platforms or just YouTube?
I am. I'm a big presence in Earth 2. I'm also a moderator for the Earth 2 company. Kind of hired by Thomas, so I manage. Yeah.
Wow, very impressive.
Yeah, I don't get paid or anything, but it's a volunteer job, and so I monitor all their socials, Facebook, Discord, Twitch, and everything. Wow. So you can see me out. You can see my name, Stephen Luistro, or you would see Arya Realty somewhere. So, and I also have a very large profile in Earth 2 of almost 140,000 tiles.
Wow. Wow. That's really impressive. Well, for everybody who has not checked out his channel, I am going to link that in the description below. So you could definitely check him out there on all of his social media platforms. So Steve, when did you join Earth 2? Because I see that I think you came out with your first video in like mid-December on YouTube. But when did you actually join?
I actually joined, I think like Thanksgiving, somewhere around there.
Okay.
I think I bought my first property around Thanksgiving. And I was like, what is this? And,
what is this craziness?
And it took me like 2 weeks to actually make a video because I didn't want to like join something and it being like a scam or something. Like, oh, idiot. So I want to make sure I properly vet stuff so I don't look like an idiot on screen.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. I think for a lot of the people in the very beginning, when they first started YouTube channels or whatever social media platform, they're really putting themselves out there. So I have to say thank you for doing that and leading that and putting yourself out there. That's really great. And I mean, it paid off. You're at almost 5,000 subscribers, so that's very exciting. Out of curiosity, why did you end up joining? What did you, because I know like different people have different reasons, because of the 2020 pandemic. Some people went in because they wanted to invest. Some people saw the game aspect or the tech aspect of it. What was your thinking behind it when you first initially saw it?
I think almost like 3 reasons.
Okay.
Maybe 2. It's there's 2 things. I'm a gamer. I like to play games. So I like video games, and then also just as much as I like video games, I like investing. So I like to find the new things like, Bitcoin and everything else. So I like investing in stocks, Tesla, and I blew up. Yeah. So I definitely have an interest in finding the next, big investment opportunity that's happening. So when you put those 2 things together, video games and investing, I went off. I went into the deep end.
Yeah. You're like, ding, 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 this is my thing.
So I saw it and I was just like, I could see this taking off because it's just a lot of people are interested, like Los Angeles or Italy or Rome. You can own the Colosseum and then you can sell it for crazy profits. Like I think one of my best selling points on my profile was I bought near New York Stock Exchange, Wall Street. I bought that for 500 bucks in Manhattan, and a month later I sold it for 10 grand.
Wow. Wow, that's great. That's really impressive. Wow.
Yeah. So I think
Really cool.
how it's so easy, how it's the user interface is so
Mhm.
strong, and it lures people in like very easily, because you can look at how many people like joined Earth 2, went from like 10 grand or 10,000 people to like 300,000 in 2 months or something.
Yeah, yeah. That's just absolutely crazy, the amount of growth. For those
Yeah.
who are new, who are maybe watching this, how would you explain Earth 2 to them? What is Earth 2?
Uh, I would say that I actually have a lot of videos on my YouTube if you want to check that out too. But I'm gonna recap it here. I would explain it to as like a new investment opportunity. Like a lot of people thought Bitcoin was a scam, and like, what is this virtual
Yeah.
cryptocurrency? That's garbage. Like this is kind of the going that pathway. Like, what is digital and virtual real estate? Is that a scam? So I'd say it's a new thing that
Yeah.
people are catching fire with.
Mhm.
Like people are going to this is going to be like very you'll be very well off if you get some key areas early on.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
Yeah,
So what would you say, like on average, how much time do you spend on Earth 2?
I'm one of the probably I don't know how many people are full time, but I invest in every day, a few
Right.
hours a day. I'm always checking my profile.
Yeah.
If you want to give me a bid or buy one of my properties, you can always reach me on my YouTube or my Discord.
Uh-huh.
And because I'm always looking at it and buying and selling, I'm pretty much a full-time Earth 2 user.
Yeah. Yeah. And plus also too, you're a moderator as well. So I'm sure that takes up a lot of time as well.
Yeah.
It's
Yep.
very exciting. And if I may ask, you don't have to answer this, but how much of your own money have you actually invested into Earth 2?
So yeah, that's a great thing why you need to get into Earth 2, because you can make the amount of money that you can make in the future and up to 2025, 2030, you'll make a lot of money. Because I can tell you, I put in about initially it was about $4,500, and then after a couple weeks, I think I got up to like 10 grand.
Mm-hmm.
But if you look into the top leaderboards, I think I'm fourth place in the whole entire Earth 2 tile ownership,
Yeah.
and I think I'm top 50 for all the other the leaderboard, and it
Yeah.
shows that I put in close to $50,000, and that's not my money. I put in like 10 grand. So that rest of that money is like land income tax, selling properties.
Yeah.
So look at that. It's like I put in 10 grand and then I already made 50,000, and all my tiles are worth like $500,000. So look at the kind of growth that's right there.
Yeah, that's absolutely impressive growth for people who are watching and who are new. I mean, that's really impressive because I mean, like you said, you started in November and we're in March. So I mean, I mean,
Yeah.
what other kind of investment can you get with those kind of returns? That's pretty cool. Wow. So I don't want to put you on the spot here, but if you would say, looking at your whole portfolio, what is your favorite property that you have right now?
Oh, I have a lot of favorite properties, some sentimental and some I think are just going to be huge cash cows.
Uh-huh.
Like sentimental, I do like Horseshoe Bay Beach in Bermuda. I've
Okay.
been there personally a few times, and I love that beach. It's perfect sand, perfect water, and it's the the Caribbean.
The nature.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
but I think a cash cow and probably one of the best I have is I have I don't know how you say it, the Myeodong district in South Korea. It's
Oh,
the
okay.
it is the most it's the highest commercial high foot traffic area in South Korea.
Yeah.
So
I actually lived in South Korea.
did
Uh,
you?
yeah. So you're talking about like the shopping districts
Yeah.
area. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Very cool. Wow. Very impressive.
Mhm.
So you said that you sold a property and you made 10,000. Did you actually pull out money? Have you done a withdrawal from Earth
Yeah,
2?
I did. I did a withdrawal. I pulled out my initial investment, so I'm 100% risk free.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Very good. Wow.
So maybe I'm the only profile in Earth 2 that has a 600,000 net worth, and I have nothing invested.
Wow. Well,
Not,
there you go. I mean, that's yeah.
yeah.
Wow.
not to bloat or anything, but that's
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, I think that's smart investing though. Basically, now you're just investing your profits. Very cool.
yeah.
How long, for those who are curious, because I know this is like a hot topic about withdrawals and how long it takes and blah blah blah. How long did it take for you to do your withdrawal?
This was back in early January,
Hmm.
so it's a lot different than now, I guess, because it was New Year's Eve. I put it in for New Year's Eve, and exactly 1 week later, 7 days later, I got my initial investment back.
Okay. Okay.
So, and it was only 1 week. But
Hmm.
then now I just put in a withdrawal. I think March 4th, I put in a withdrawal for another 2 grand,
Okay.
and I still haven't heard anything.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
now it's been a few weeks.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I expect it to be, I don't know, what, 8 weeks like it's the rest of the people.
Yeah.
But they just came out with a support system on the website, if you've seen that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Definitely. I know a lot of people have different theories of why it takes so long for withdrawals. I what I tell people is because there is so many different things that are going on, scamming or bots, a lot of technical things, and so they have to go in and review each account.
mhm,
That's my understanding of it. Can
yeah.
you maybe explain to people why you think withdrawals are taking such a long time now?
I would think that, like, yeah, a lot of people have this like conspiracy theory, like they don't have any money, and that's why they're not withdrawing. I'm just like, oh
Yeah.
God.
It's a little ridiculous, but yeah.
Those people are entertaining a lot.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I think of how it takes so long is because so many people join. So can you picture like maybe half of the 300,000 or 400,000 people are withdrawing. So now they got all these like withdrawal tickets
Yeah.
for a team of what, 20 developers. They said they had like 14 developers in December. I don't think it increased that much in 2 months, 3 months.
Yeah.
So maybe 50 developers. I don't know. So you have all these tickets for all these people pulling out, and then you got to review all
Yeah.
these accounts because there was like scamming accounts and bot accounts and duplicating money, and that was going on. So they got to review all that. So I think that could take a long time. And if it's a lot of money, like E2 the boss or myself, I pulled
Right.
out or something,
Yeah.
uh, that would take, you have to go through AML, anti-money laundering laws, and their bank checks it, and then your bank checks it, and there's all these checks, and of course it's going to take forever. That's my opinion.
Yeah, yeah, it takes a while. And then I know that some people are emailing multiple times, and that
Yeah.
creates a whole nother issue, because
If you have the wrong information, that's another 2 weeks, you know?
yeah. Yeah, exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, what are your tips for, say, new people who have not even invested in Earth 2? What would you say for those who are just starting out?
Yeah. My for I have a lot of videos on this actually. You can check out my YouTube channel as well. I say the best ways for new people
Mhm.
are don't buy new land. I mean, new land is awesome for us or myself because you can use my referral code and we all get paid. But
Yeah,
no, but if you don't buy new land, buy the marketplace. Go into the marketplace in the countries that you want because you will get tiles that are like half off. Instead of buying a tile for $10, you can get it for like $5 on the marketplace.
okay.
So yeah, definitely look at different countries that you like. Me personally, I just went to every single country. I have the ETF of Earth 2. I have the S&P 500 of Earth 2. So wherever it spikes, I'm there because I have tiles in every country. So
Yeah,
that's what you should do. Just don't put all your eggs in one basket, kind of like broad and
yeah,
go into the superpowers, I guess.
yeah. Like have a diverse portfolio.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's actually a really good tip, even for me, because I haven't bought any land from the marketplace. I think
Mhm.
I'm a little nervous or scared to buy from the marketplace because I know people are scamming and
Yeah,
stealing their property, and they're not, taking other people's tiles and then reselling
yeah,
them, doing a lot of stuff. So it makes me a little concerned of doing
you're
that.
right. You're right.
So I would say not just for other people, but also too for myself. What would you suggest for me to do to be careful of not buying a property that it's maybe illegally sold, if you will?
Yeah. I would say Shane and the company is actually really good on not letting those tiles be sold because
Okay.
there's a few where I'm like, that's a really good deal. Let me try to buy that. And
Yeah.
then I try to buy it and he wouldn't let me because they like froze the account.
Oh, okay.
So usually they're pretty good on where they take care of it. So if you buy something, it's pretty legit.
Yeah.
But if that's not the case, you can look at the transaction histories on how the tiles were sold. So if
Okay.
you look and it says it was bought originally from Earth 2 for $20 or $100 or $200, and
Mhm.
all of a sudden it was sold for like $20. So say they bought it for 200 and they're selling it for 20. That's kind of fishy. You shouldn't
Yeah.
maybe you shouldn't buy
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so basically, for new people, do the research, look at the resale, look at the history, and
Yeah, they're trying to sell it off for a little cheap. Maybe it was a kind of a scammy, fishy property.
yeah, yeah, yeah. No, that I think that's an absolutely amazing tip. This is actually something that I talked about is the not being able to have your profile private.
Hmm.
Um, and that creates a lot of different like issues, but the thing that I really like about that is that there's complete transparency. You're able
Hmm.
to actually go in and you're able to see the history of everything. So yeah,
Yeah.
really great tip, thank you.
Hmm.
Okay, hot topic right now, the UAE and Dubai. My gosh. Wow, what a roller coaster ride. I know you are going to build a mega city in or wanted to build a mega city. Actually, I was really excited for that. I was watching your videos about you talking about doing a mega city. I have Wiz hubs in a whole bunch of different mega cities.
Hmm.
And I really wanted to do a Wiz hub in your mega city, but unfortunately that didn't happen. Do you have any plans? I know you kind of talked about this in your last video, but do you have any plans maybe doing a mega city in the future?
Uh, yeah, it's like I thought Dubai would be a hot area since everybody was like rushing into there. I was like, that's a great area because everybody would rush into there. So that'd be a great spot to put a city. But now since the Dubai thing kind of happened, where now it's kind of fizzled out.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll just hold off on the city for now until we have more information on where the company is going and the game is going with resources and possibly phase 3 and whatever they else can do. So we
Yeah.
actually see what a mega city would do. So maybe in the future I'll start a mega city. I'm not sure. I'm
Yeah.
kind of with Willie, who's in like second place. He's kind of like, I don't want to do mega cities. That's kind of stupid. I'm like 50.
Yeah. Yeah.
I kind of agree with them, but I kind of want to do a mega city at the same time. So we'll see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Well, the thing is, I think mega cities, kind of a double-edged sword, if you
Yeah.
will, on the mega cities. I think there's a lot of things they can offer, and a lot of things, maybe not so much.
Yeah.
But we'll see how it grows. I think there's a lot of excitement around it, but I think ultimately the mega cities that will succeed are the ones that are the most organized, the most structured, have a plan, have something that they are planning on doing, and also have the infrastructure of people behind it, a community behind it that will
Definitely.
lift it up and move it into something as we move through phase 2, phase 3,
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
that will. So, UAE, did you see this coming? Did you see all of this craziness coming?
Uh, yeah. It's like I wanted. I wanted to believe that it'd be super streamlined and amazing and easy, and everybody gets their own tiles, and we all profit and make tons of money. But I was optimistic. I was, but what happened? I don't see that. I don't see every company has problems. Amazon has problems, and
Yeah,
Microsoft and whatnot. So you can't say that it should have been perfect. It's like,
yeah,
no, I'm kind of bummed out, but I don't know. Maybe I went to spots that weren't people weren't buying because I was trying to get the high stuff like Dubai Mall and the Louvre
yeah,
and Ferrari World. So I tried to buy those and then I probably already bought, and then all of a sudden the server crashed. And so
yeah. I know a lot of people are complaining about surface crashing, but the thing is, it's like even for Facebook, Instagram, all these like mega companies, like their service crash all the time.
yeah,
When
exactly.
new things are launched or whatever, like it happens. It's inevitable.
Yeah,
Just
everything crashes. Yeah.
yeah, it is what it is. Actually, I didn't buy. So I was on, but I didn't buy in a place that everybody else was buying. I actually bought out in the middle of nowhere in the Gulf.
That's smart.
I
That's
wanted
what
to buy oil, and that was my thing. I was like, you know what, everybody can fight for the buildings. do whatever. But I wanted oil. And
Yeah.
unfortunately, I wasn't even able to buy. I wasn't able to buy until the third round,
Oh, wow. Yeah.
in class 3 too. So in Abu Dhabi. So that was, it is what it is. So what do you think happened? I know people are saying bots, slow internet, computer speed. People are asking about legal activity. What do you think it all comes down to?
Um, like what Shane said on his Twitter
Mhm.
and on Discord and whatnot. He said that it went from servers being fine to going to 2 million page hits within like the last 30 seconds before the countdown.
Yeah.
So they just got overloaded with what's that called, the DDoS attacks or something, because everybody attacks
Yeah.
the website. I'm not a tech genius, but I think everything just hit the server and went down. There's some fishy profiles. I was trying to put this into a new YouTube video. There's some fishy profiles. Like, do you ever see CGN? The profile is
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
brand new guy, and all of a sudden he has like 14 million UAE tiles instantly.
Yeah.
That's
32,000.
yeah,
29 properties and 32,000 tiles.
yeah. Like, I want to be pro Earth 2 and everything. They're an amazing company and Shane's amazing, but that one is a little fishy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what he's doing.
So
Apparently somebody talked to him. He said, I revealed my method to Shane and it was okay. I don't know what this method is. I think we should all have access to this method.
this the special method, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. So what would you say to people who do come across accounts that do look fishy? Where should they report it, or should they report it? What could be done on people's end who are like frustrated with the situation?
You can either report that to the website and their support section. They just opened up a new support section, I think today. So that's pretty cool. And or so you can send it to the mods of excuse me, you can send to the mods of Discord, which I'm one of them,
Okay.
and you can DM us, and then we can usually send that up to the team.
Okay.
Or I don't know if there's like a Dubai abuser tab on Discord. I don't know if it's a mod only or it's everybody, but we can definitely put it in there. So you can do that.
Okay. Okay. Great. Great. I think there are quite a few people who are frustrated, who feel defeated.
Mm-hmm.
So I think giving those people some kind of hope would be great, of being able to, if they do come across an account, of being able to report that. Do you foresee them doing anything for people who weren't able to get in? I know they've mentioned it, of maybe creating some kind of special system for them. Do you think that will happen, or do you think
I
they
say,
could really do anything about it?
yeah, I would say anything special be for like people who have been here since the beginning, like me and other people. But I think that would be for other countries or other parts of the world. I think Dubai is kind of just like, here's Dubai. They can't really fix anything because if they give us discounts and then that's kind of crappy for other people who bought some tiles for $1,000 and they're giving me an 50% discount. It's not fair to that person.
Yeah, yeah.
So they can't get me at 10 or 20 cents when it's $10. So yeah, I don't think they can fix Dubai at all. But maybe for future countries like Israel or Saudi Arabia or something, maybe I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. What do you think they can do to maybe prevent this from happening again? Something like this.
Yeah, there's a lot of different ways and that they can do. I don't really know because I don't really work for the company, and
Right. Yeah.
they have a board of people with discussions. But a lot of people throwing around like you only buy X amount of tiles, 1,000 tiles per account, or you got to wait 30 seconds, or you can put a captcha code. How many bicycles are in this picture? That'd be kind of cool. so I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. Because I think one of the biggest problems they had is that people had way too many tabs open at the same time,
Mm-hmm.
multiple properties selected, and so they would just go through each tab until they were able to get a property. So maybe somehow, and I don't know how because I'm not a technical person when it comes to this. Only maybe
Yeah.
having people only having one tab open
Mm-hmm.
instead of multiple tabs. I don't know.
I seen a screenshot of somebody. I think in one of the Discord servers that somebody had 4 separate computer monitors.
Yeah.
And then it was like tabs everywhere. And it's like, do you want to buy this property? Do you want to buy this property? Like, it was insane.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. That's
That's
yeah.
hardcore.
Yeah, that's really hardcore. Here I am on my laptop trying to just buy one property.
Yeah.
So, moving away from UAE, what do you think is the overall vision for Earth 2 for you specifically? Where do you see yourself?
I see this as pretty much a real estate magnet, but virtually. Like I see a lot of like everything is going virtual, like cryptocurrencies and all and these NFTs and Earth 2.
Mhm.
And so I see like maybe in the far future, like 2050 or something like that, Elon Musk and Neuralink, he's putting the computers into people's brains and stuff.
Yeah.
So Earth 2 might be Earth 1.
Yeah.
There's a lot of sci-fi out there that's not wrong, you know, the Matrix, Ready Player One. I can see a lot of this happening. So people can transport to these areas, and it's owned by you. And if you still have it from 2021,
Mhm.
30 years later, you're worth millions, possibly billions of dollars. So it's like
Yeah.
I think it's a big move for this world.
Yeah, well, I mean, if that isn't motivation enough for new people or people who haven't joined Earth 2 of
Yeah,
potentially being a millionaire in the future, I mean,
definitely.
that's this. I mean, now is the time. Now is the time to really jump in. I mean, we still have countries that haven't been released yet,
Hmm.
so it's still have a while before even it's fully launched, I think.
Yeah.
What are your predictions? We are in March 2021. What is your 5-year prediction, March 2026?
In 5 years, I would say like that phase 3 would probably be out, in my opinion, because it only takes most games are 4 or 5 years in development.
Mm-hmm.
So it takes probably phase 3 will probably be out by then. And I say people are building and trading and e-commerce and companies might be purchasing areas. There's also, I think Atari got into the Central Land and they bought like a casino for some millions of dollars or something like that.
I did not know this.
Yeah, if
No.
you Google it, there's an article about it. It's pretty nuts.
Okay.
So I don't know about if we'll get that far. Maybe we will. I don't know. We'll have the big companies. We'll have Nike and Men Express and
Mm-hmm.
Amazon and everybody trying to buy certain areas for advertisement because they're always about making money. So I see it going huge. Maybe have avatars by then walking around the game world.
Yeah,
So
that
that
would
would,
be cool.
yeah, that would be awesome.
If you're able to create your own avatar, what would you be?
Depends on what they have. I think I'll just be a standard human guy. I don't know. Maybe I'll look pretty cool.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I like in Ready Player One how like there's like different avatars. You can even like have like a cartoon character as an avatar. I think that would be really fun if you're, if they allow you to be able to do like any kind of like avatar,
Yeah.
human to animal to cartoon character to
I'll probably look like the main character, the Parzival guy, probably something like that.
yeah. I like it. I like it. Great.
Mhm.
So this weekend, Easter eggs are going to be released.
Mhm.
Very exciting.
Yes.
EPL Essence is coming soon. Any tips, tricks, anything you want to share with the public about Easter eggs, EPLs, Essence, any of that?
I would say just watch Shane's comments and his Twitter if you're not part of his Twitter, the Shane Isaac, and try to analyze everything about what he's saying because I guess that's the best hints that we'll get because yeah, he's very cryptic. I think he said in style like 4 times. And one
Yeah,
time
yeah.
was in bold. So maybe that means something.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of people are talking about this whole in style thing that it's, there's
Yeah.
a hidden message there that we should pay attention to it. Do you think there's hidden messages within the Easter eggs themselves? I know people have been identifying, different countries or islands or.
Yeah, it could be. I think he did say that you don't have to buy tiles to get an Easter egg.
Yeah.
So that's pretty nice.
He
Uh,
also, I think there was also a mention, I could be wrong, but he also said, do people think the Easter eggs are actually going to be on the map? So I
yeah.
think there's a hint that it might not even be on the map itself.
Yeah, that's very interesting. We definitely have to take advice and stuff about that and where it's going to be and what. That's crazy if it's not going to be on the map. When it's going to be really hard to find.
Yeah, well, I don't know. It's very interesting. I know people different people came out with different videos. Maybe something to do with Mapbox, maybe with terrains, maybe with the coding. Who knows? But we'll see. Easter egg hunt is going to be on this weekend. Very exciting. Well, thank you, Steve, so much for coming on. Is there any last words that you want to say to new people or people who have been on Earth 2 for a while?
I would say it's a great community. I think it's I think it's kind of cliche saying like this is the next Bitcoin or something, but it's I think it's one of the next biggest things that everybody needs to get into it, because the profits and everything that you can see into this are definitely huge. Yeah. So yeah, definitely jump into Earth 2.
Definitely. Absolutely agree.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I am going to link all of your social media stuff below in the description box, and also to a couple of your videos for new people who want to know about Earth 2, some of your top videos. So you can check those out. And thank you again. I mean, I feel this is such an honor for you to be on my channel. I know I'm a small fish amongst all of you guys, all of you big guys. And for you to be my first guest, I'm very grateful. I'm very, very, very grateful. I thank you very much.
I love meeting the community and my subscribers and viewers and stuff. So yeah.
Well, thank you, Steve, and take care.
All right, thank you.